Woo! Back in the game. Welcome back. Welcome back to AJ's World of Bodybuilding. And right now, Natalia Amasonka is flexing her humongous quads for your enjoyment, as I hope your testosterone levels are increasing through the roof with this quad shake, as we now are going to look at who is in for the Orlando Pro. Right now, guys, you're watching the list, the Orlando Pro in Orlando. We have one sad thing to report, sadly. There is no stream provided for this event. I repeat, there is no stream provided for this event. So guys, you gotta jump to Instagram like you always do, and we gotta look for the contest coverage there. As we see the list, we're gonna go briefly through the big names. Antonio the Black Mutant Burton. He jumped over from the 212 class in 2021. It was easy to see he had all the potential to be a tremendous open pro with tremendous muscle bellies. We saw him last show at the California Pro Show. He was very improved from his last showing, and he placed an impressive third place behind Moshe Mon and Charles Griffin. And especially if you look at his back double by, woof, is one of the best in the game right now. Next up is Max Charles. He's been having some ups and downs this season. He's one of the athletes, if on, can really do some major damage as this show. Sadly, he finished 5th place in Puerto Rico in a very small lineup. This means he's probably ready for redemption at the Orlando Pro because he wants that 2022 Olympia qualification. Next up, we're going to talk about is the Jamaican tank Phil Clahar, 48 years young. One of the most impressive 48 years old in this entire world. He had a breakthrough season in 2021 where he battled Steve Kuklo and Ian Valerie at the Texas Pro and Tampa. Some people had him even winning with a tremendous back shot. Sadly, at the Boston Pro, he wanted to place high, but he had to settle for a 6th place. This means this show right here is the show for Phil Clahar to really peak. He wants the Olympia qualification and he wants it now. Then we have probably the favorite on paper coming in, Hassan Mustafa, who is now, we finally found out who was his coach, is AJ Sims. And guys, we saw him at the last show finally get his first pro win in Puerto Rico. And guys, he was 236 pounds only. 236 pounds only. But we saw some crazy detail, and finally we saw the condition that fans wanted to see from Hassan Mustafa. I'm a little bit surprised that he's doing this show because last season he did so many shows that he got burned out before the Olympia. This time he's already qualified to the Olympia and he's doing the Arnold Classic UK in September just before the Olympia. Anyway, he's doing the Orlando Pro, he's in shape and he wants to go for the double. Do you think he will take the double? He's got a really good chance of doing just that. Then we have the Italian Blade, the Italian Stallion Andrea Presti, one of my favorite bodybuilders in the game today. And as you can tell on my voice when I speak about Andrea Presti, I get a little bit extra excited. That's for sure. Shredded glutes, huge, tall, crazy delts. He went on to the New York Pro and almost won the entire thing. He placed a very impressive second place. Then scandal almost. Well, not a scandal, but he placed 7th at the Cali 1 week later with the same conditioning and almost the same guys, but they placed him 7th. I couldn't believe it, and neither could he. But now he is in the Orlando Pro. He just announced it on his Instagram. He's prepped by Maury Saucy, and Maury Saucy has had huge success in 2022. Can he take it? Can he beat Hassan Mustafa in Orlando? Or is Hassan Mustafa too hard to beat? Or will Phil Clayhar come in and dominate? Guys, leave your comments below. Who do you think is going to win the Orlando Pro? Please give me your top 4 in the comments below, and let's see who of you knows how to predict bodybuilding. And quick shout out, Jason Lowe is making his open debut coming from the 212. That's gonna be really exciting to see how he stacks up against the big boys. Guys, remember to subscribe. It means a lot. And guys, you know what it is. Let's go!